different stages.
And he's going Dark Samus, even though we just said Samus might be better against Kirby. Well, maybe we're wrong.
Yeah, Stevie G, Satoshi, he's also kind of known for playing pretty lame. He'll find like a few moves that work and just kind of like spam them or, you know, wall you out with them.
Kirby?
He's been playing a lot of Dark Samus though, so he's definitely got this down.
Yeah, I'm known for playing super lame of Kirby.
Yeah, I mean,
shamelessly.
A lot of good players play
very
lame.
shamelessly.
So, a couple big differences with Dark Samus are the jumps. Her jumps are freaking huge. That forward smash, it's quicker and has more range, but it's a little bit weaker.
Yeah,
and then one thing you'll notice pretty much immediately is the forward air. It's that single shot that's a lot stronger and has good range to it. That's a great move.
Yeah, so for those that don't know, basically normal Samus has a better down air and a better back air overall, but Dark Samus is, for the most part, are better overall for the upper moves. They're different, not better every situation, but overall, like the up smash is a lot more useful, the forward air is a lot more useful, send sideways. Up smash and forward air. Up smash is just straight buff. Forward air and sideways.
The recovery.
Oh yeah, the recovery. I mean, you can bomb and up B.
Dark Samus' recovery is so much better because you can bomb before you jump.
Yeah, so
and her jumps are massive.
For those coming from Melee or other games, you take for granted that Samus can always do bomb, and then up B. But in this, you can't really do like bomb, and double jump and up B because I think the bombs either takes your double jump or your up B or something like that. I think it takes your double jump. It's programmed kind of bad. Oh.
And down smash is crazy strong. Like even DIing into the stage there, Kirby's still dead. That move when it first came out broke shield and was hilarious. That was a little strong.
You can SDI in this game. The only DI in this game is SDI. There's no such thing as normal DI. Wait, that killed? That almost killed.
Yeah. Oh. I love down tilt, and Satoshi uses it a lot at the ledge. It pops people straight up for you, kind of serves them up. He also uses up smash a lot, which, as you mentioned earlier, is really good. It also, with up smash, you can do a little technique, which we call teleporting in this game, but it's kind of like a momentum slide, where you make some quick inputs, like back and forth, before the up smash, and you kind of like slide along the floor quickly into the attack.
I've never seen that.
It's really, you see it the most with Jigglypuff. Where Jigglypuff will like super slide across the stage. We'll probably see CTG do it later.
I've seen a Jigglypuff thing, but not the what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's just there are other characters that can do it, like Fox and Dark Samus and Donkey Kong. You just don't see it as much from them.
Thank you, Zipfexed resub, Jason. So, also want to mention, someone asked, is any characters nerfed in remix? No, the original characters are the same. However,
the only original character that is touched at all is Kirby, and that was to give him the ability to absorb remixed characters' powers.
Yeah, that's not really. You don't use that move competitively anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just
depends.
Aesthetic. It's mainly
but for the most part, you're right.
Like,
for the most
you
part,
you don't use that move competitively in 64 ever, so it doesn't actually matter.
Yeah, it's because usually Kirby's are fighting, you know, Pikas and Falcons and Yoshis and stuff, so you're not stealing that.
Yeah, those are like the top 4.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. Pika, Falcon, Yoshi. Is any remixed character, like Wario or Falco, for example, better than any of those characters named?
I don't think so.
Because I worked on a tier list that I'm still working. I'm working on a tier list with some other top players like Jaime, HR, Ray, and a few others. But and Kurobi, Kuro, whatever.
Kiro, yeah.
Kurobi, yeah. So I didn't post it yet because I'm not fully finished with the tier list. But the general consensus is it's like there's Pikachu and then there's the other top 3 and then there's a bunch of remixed characters.
Yeah, I don't think any of the remixed characters are top.
They're not
or
quite
top 4 yet.
They're not quite Falcon, Kirby, Pikachu level. No, they're not quite Falcon, Kirby,
Yoshi.
like they're not top 4 level, but they're like there's a ton of them that are like immediately right there.
Yeah, I think Bowser
Right under.
is the closest.
Actually,
but it's also like these characters haven't existed that long, so we'll see kind of how things develop.
Disagree. From talking with all of them, generally Wario and Falco are considered better, and then Bowser.
Yeah, I think the Wario that Wario is up there is a little bit crazy.
Yeah, the Wario, Falco, Bowser are some of the best remix characters for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe the best 3 remix characters. Probably in that order. Debatably, but yeah.
Yeah.
But even the only truly bad remix character right now is Lucas. Lucas probably needs a rework. Every other remix character can do work.
Yeah. It's hard to.
Yeah.
It's hard to make a character based on Ness good.
You just gotta make a better Ness, dude. Look at Young Link to Link. Young Link's in a good spot.
Yeah. I mean, in like what's the big difference is recovery, and you like changing Lucas's recovery based on Ness. Like unless you gave his double jump armor or something like that, like it's it's gonna be tough. It's just the nature of his double jump.
Yeah, but you could just say, the nature of Link is to be just as bad as Ness, right? But then look, Young Link's so much better. Young Link's so much better. Don't say it can't be done. Of course it can.
Well, yeah, I just laid out how.
Yeah, he can make what?
Oh,
Kirby
man,
ducks under
Kirby
that?
duck is so good, man. Like,
you know what's the lowest duck in every Smash game?
In every Smash game.
Well, I've tested in Melee.
Impressive.
I've tested in this game. I've tested in Melee, and I've tested in Ultimate. And it's the lowest.
It's crazy because
duck in
like
every game I've
you
tested.
think Jigglypuff
No, it's
would beat it.
No, actually, I tested both their ducks a very long time ago. Jigglypuff is the second lowest duck.
Yeah.
In Melee. It's Kirby number 1, then Puff number 2. Although the gap between them isn't large, Kirby is number 1. Although 90% of situations, if it works for one, it works for the other. Oh, Dark Samus has defeated 0. What are you doing?
Oh, Stevie. Yeah, I mean, earlier you saw Kirby duck under the fully charged shot. And there he just ducked the dash attack.
Back air? Down air. Oh, I missed. Oh. Floaty and heavy. Heavy means you're in less hit stun. So floaty plus heavy means you're not going to get comboed to death.
Yeah, any vertical combos kind of just don't work very well on Dark Samus.
Yeah, it's kind of like Fox. You know how Fox can throw up air most characters in Melee? But since Samus is heavy and floaty, it doesn't work. That SD changed this whole game. I mean, Kirby was dominating regardless, but dying at 0, in addition to that, makes it this game's over. Just go next game. Let's go next game. Oh my god, Kirby, just back her. Just weak bear.
And that's this. I'm glad we're getting to see more remix characters versus original characters because this aspect of people's game is not quite there yet. Like edgeguarding remix characters with original characters.
Ooh.
You get so used to your normal matchups, even like very small differences will mess you up when trying to combo and edgeguard and that kind of stuff.
Kirby's back works funny, where his legs and then his eyes are like forward. It looks so weird. That's like actually it's probably my favorite move of Kirby. Probably over up tilt even.
Back air? Back air's so
I think it's underrated. People talk about up tilt and down air. I'm like, dude, back air's where it's at.
Yeah, that's something a lot of people have been saying for a while. It's like everyone complains about up tilt, but have you seen back air?
Like, I'd say back air's my favorite move, and then up tilt's my second favorite.
Like back air reaches above Kirby.
Yeah, not a lot. You have to like be at least at a 45 angle.
It reaches higher above Kirby than up air does.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't have an up air. That's why Samus can just double jump over. That's why Samus can just keep jumping over. Samus and Puff against Kirby. They're only trying to jump over Kirby. And
you
Samus
saw there,
down air, Puff down air.
Samus's recovery grabs ledge so low that Kirby can't just down tilt. Ouch. So he had the
really?
SD at 0 and then the accidental grab there.
Yeah, I usually do like short hop bear and then just fall to hit Samus sweet spotting ledge. I usually just do bears to edgeguard.
Yeah, bear's good. If Samus is recovering low, you have to kind of just jump off and down air.
Yeah. No,
because they can
bear.
outrange down tilt and grab ledge.
Yeah, you can bear too.
Yeah. So I don't think either of them are changing characters.
Yeah,
I know Stevie G plays a lot of characters, but I don't think he'll really be changing anything. He's been playing a lot of Dark Samus.
Yeah, I'm expecting the same matchup.
I think he played Falcon against someone earlier. I'm trying to remember who. I don't know.
Dark Samus. I'm fine, PTX. Damn, they're taking forever. they're taking forever. Dude, they're taking forever.
You gotta remember, man.
No. Hear me out.
Players.
They're taking forever just to do Kirby vs. Dark Samus on Dreamland Game 3.
Yes. I was
just to do Kirby vs. Samus on Dreamland Game 3. They're taking forever. Watch.
64 players aren't used to stages. So another thing to remember is that watching these recordings, we don't see any of the lag that they experienced.
Yeah.
So if there was some lag and they're talking about it, like we don't know. It looks, very, very smooth for us. But if there was any like server lag or anything like that, we're not going to see it here.
Bear. And Samus's forward air can outrange a lot of stuff. Yeah, you gotta remember, depending on the person, they may or may not be experiencing. Sometimes it's a super good connection. Sometimes there's a lot of input delay. Well, because some people that wanted to enter are actually from Europe. So
yeah, we had like 6 European players enter.
Now, originally we were gonna do it so, like, it would region lock and stuff, right? But they actually messaged us deciding, hey, they'll actually fight at a disadvantage, just so that they can enter. So they
were playing on like 6 or 8 frames of delay. They were connecting to like the Chicago server.
Yeah. So the players who are actually from America against the Europeans are actually playing in less lag. But so that affects a few players.
Preston had a match against a European player, and it was like 1 frame versus 8 frames.
Yeah, it's really unbalanced.
We had actually Jaime against Heartnator. So we had a Mexico versus Europe match, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that like the extreme cases like that can happen, but you gotta keep in mind, like we originally had it region locked. Europe messaged us. A few Europe players messaged us like a few days ago, saying, "Hey, if you let us enter this tournament, we will fight where only we are at the disadvantage." So, I mean, if they're gonna offer their own disadvantage to enter, I mean, yeah. What are you gonna say to that? I mean, okay,
Yeah, I mean, one of them.
What do you say
Kaki, to that? Kaki said she normally plays on like 6 or 7 frames of delay, so playing on 8 was like not a big deal.
Yeah, so if you're used to 6 and 7, that's actually not a big difference. I mean, that's like only slightly worse than Ultimate.
It's a little slow on the down smash there. It does have a lot of startup.
Well, this went a lot better for Dark Samus this game.
Yeah, I mean no SD at 0. Alright, we hadn't seen that yet. CVG doesn't really use the neutral air that much. Unlike Jaime, who uses it all the time.
So, in this matchup, who's playing with the delay?
They're probably playing P2P.
Okay, so
they probably have even delay.
So both low, both very low.
Yeah, they're probably both 2 or 3 frames.
Okay.
I don't think any of the matches in top 8 are going to be played on server. They're probably all peer-to-peer. Yeah, dunks there is definitely not frame 1.
Forward air. Oh, no, forward air combo. Oh, you see it. It's not the second fair is not a combo, but it's if you can read where they're going. Yep. Kirby can't recover.
Yeah, it's just such a good edge guard once you're off stage like that.
Kirby's recovery's not very good. It seems good because it's like, oh, you have a bunch of jumps in the up B, but it's like then you look at Pikachu and it's like, oh, now I see. now I understand what a good recovery is. Right, you can literally threaten the ledge while also threatening the top platform. Top platform from a Pikachu being way off stage, where Pikachu can go to ledge, or top platform and you can't cover. You create 50-50s all day. Whereas other characters, they get every other character gets flow charted. By comparison, that's mainly why Pikachu's the best. He doesn't really have a weakness, you know?
Yeah, that really is the main part of it. Like, Pikachu's kit overall is still really good.
He's not having a weakness.
But that up B is just crazy. That's why we need someone to mod Smash and give every character Pikachu's up B and see what happens.
No! Give Melee Marth Pikachu's up B. When I'm off stage, I want to go to the top Dreamland platform, so that even if I get hit, I get all my jumps back.
Oh, I turned around. So Dark Samus does turn around with her up B, so being backwards like that isn't too bad. Whoa, I haven't seen someone hit that in a long time. The end of Dark Samus is up tilt spikes if spikes grounded opponents.
Oh, I messed up.
No, Steve.
He messed up. Don't get hit by that. It has set knockbacks, so it doesn't. Your percent is irrelevant because it's always going to knock you the same distance at every percent.
That was rough.
Yeah, in most games it scales, but in this game it's set knockback, so it kills zero just as easy as every other percent. So you always die at 0.
We'll see if Stevie can bring this back. All right, no ducking that one.
Jab combo. Oh.
Samus's jabs are really good.
What? What? Since when?
Since when what?
Since when is Samus's jabs really good?
Since always.
What?
They reach so far, and they have decent like shield stun. So you'll see people throw them out all the time.
That was a good F smash.
Well, that's nice little angled up too.
I thought Kirby was gonna try to go lower. Oh, he hit it the wrong way. Is Kirby's grabber and jump nair faster?
They might be the same.
Game 5.
I forget if nair is frame 3 or 4.
I used to do frame data testing in this game, but only to a small degree.
Nair's probably faster. Yeah, there's a pretty good website with all the frame data for the original characters.
Want to know something? I used to do frame data testing in Smash 64 before Melee came out. But I only
I remember talking about this.
I only did it for like a few moves for a few characters, like a few moves that like frame 1, 2, 3 that were like really easy to tell, but the animations were really like janky, and it was really hard to tell. Like, cause on one end they'd be way over here to the left, and then they're way over here to the right the next frame. It's not like a fluid animation like Melee, where in Melee it's really easy to tell like each individual frame apart because they all look very, very distinct from each other. There's a lot of ways to tell apart. But in this game, it's like more like Mr. Game Watch-esque, where it's like, oh, more extreme on or off switch kind of by comparison, anyway. So it was harder to do it, so I never did it as seriously then. But I did my frame data testing originally in this game, just to a much less degree.
It's so much easier to do frame data testing in Remix because there is frame advance in training mode.
Yeah, I'm talking the year 2000.
Yeah, oh yeah,
the year 2000. Literally the year 2000, dude.
Little different. But there are more tools coming out for Remix to help with testing frame data, so pretty cool.
Yeah, nowadays, 20 years later, we have all the made brain dead easy now. How did MTK do game watch frame data? Well, I just did him last. MTab. I pretty much just compared him to other moves. Like a frame 12 move and a frame 13 move, like game watch F smash. I'll hold the control stick on both controllers to do the, and then like you pause the game, hold the C stick, and unpause the game, and it comes out the next frame. So it always a frame perfect buffer from pause. So then if you just press like C stick forward of game watch and then pause the next frame, you start frame 1 of the F smash. So even though it's frame 13, you subtract 1 and it will become frame 12, and you see if it trades with another frame 12. Something like that. It's very easy. It's honestly really easy. If I start with game watch, it'd be like ridiculously hard. But if you do game watch last, when I already have a lot of other comparison data points, it's a lot easier by 100 times.
Yeah, this is great. First set we get a game 5. Pretty back and forth too. I like it.
It took thousands of hours, Anthony. I'd say it took hundreds, thousands of hours to do to the level I wanted. For hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different moves. Maybe thousands of different moves. Oh, updated shield is that's like the Samus 101 in every single Smash game. You can't be Samus if you don't have an updated shield. Actually, I don't remember if she did in Brawl. That's the one game I don't remember. But almost every time I think of Samus, I think updated shield.
Well, in Brawl, you just got rid of the suit, right? So then it was like a different character.
No, that was a taunt. When you taunt, you can go to 0 suit. There's like a taunt. And you press some buttons and you can switch. Or you can select them differently in the character select or Final Smash. There's like a few ways to go to 0 suit. You either pick 0 suit, or you do like the taunt with the D-pad or something, or you Final Smash.
Yeah.
There's like 3 ways.
I didn't play Brawl, so I'm not very familiar.
Well, that was a few ways actually.
This is not looking too good for Satoshi. Just got himself into a hole and can't really dig himself out. I don't think any of the games really had anyone make a much of a comeback. Someone always got a lead and then held it.
Yeah, that's how I played the game too. That's also how Kirby plays. That's also how Kirby plays. Because Kirby's not good at really approaching, so he's more reliant on having the lead and struggles when trying to get it back, mainly because of his slow speed. So,
yeah.
He's a character where it's like, because he can't just run at you and get the lead back, but he's a good wall, so he's good at holding his position. Which means it's always going to be a patient game, mainly because of his slow speed, but good self-protection.
Yeah, Kirby definitely excels when people are chasing him.
Well, I think Dark Samus could have angled that down and killed Kirby.
Yeah, could have.
I think she messed up the angle. Trying to read a jump.
Yeah, this a 3-1 comeback. Samus against Kirby is not a place you want to be.
Is it me or is Dark Samus jump higher than Samus? I can't tell.
Oh, it definitely jumped higher.
Is it the jump and double jump, or just the double jump?
Both. Definitely the first jump. The first jump is way higher than Samus.
He needs to angle this down.
Yeah, he's just not compensating for ducking Kirby.
Up B? Yep. That's all I do with Samus. When I play Samus in Smash games, I just like, oh, you hit my shit? Up B. Oh, that down smash
Oh,
maybe
no.
that might have killed. That might have killed.
Yeah, I mean it was a good call. Like you kind of have to go for some stuff when you're down this much.
I want to see Kirby wall with bears more. Sometimes I just when I have a better position, I just do bear in a way that's like gonna trade in my favor. Like when I have a lead or when it's gonna push them off the ledge more. I don't care for trades. I just want to make the odds of hitting them the highest. Oh. Oh, they both lived. I would say it's over, but it's 64.
Yeah. You just never know. I wasn't able to get the forward air out soon enough, and wow, up tilt does it.
I just have so many 2007 flashbacks of fighting Isaiah as every character, and then no matter what character he picks, I die in one hit.